2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting. It's time for the NBA. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center. And for Chicago, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's White in at the point guard.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Stolen by Garland. That one drops for him.
And this is what you want on both ends, to win the battle of effort.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That's his first foul. Here's Carter. A second chance effort. Back to Porter.
Get the perimeter.
Passes it to Carter. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Garland. Here we go, one-on-one. Lobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players.
Now here's...
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Garland, the pass to Osman. He feeds it to Drummond. Cleveland moving the ball around. Inside. Osman kicks to Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drummond. That's tipped. Stolen by Markkanen. Levine against Sexton. The shot's good from Carter.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
For Cleveland, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Poked away. And then Carter with the dunk.
No, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
Out to the right wing. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Down low, it's stolen by Carter. And Levine, here we go. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And so here's Cleveland. The Bulls getting the bucket. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, a big man who can shoot free throws is so critical to a team because you can't get too physical with him. You can run your offense through him late game. Kevin Love brings so much.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they
hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
On the wing, Porter. There's the pass to Garland. Dishes to Nance. Porter against Dunn. Porter passes to Thompson. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Dunn. Lays it up and banks it in.
Dunn is always looking to attack. When he has room to run, boy, you better look out.
Here's Windler. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Thomas Satoransky is out there with Harrison. And it's Young. Then there's Valentine. And it's Cornette in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Pass to Nance. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes.
Reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
By himself. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Thompson outside. Back to Porter. Garland kicks to Porter. The dish to Thompson. Windler, the pass to Nance. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Some changes for Chicago. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's White for Satoransky. Markkanen can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 9.
Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer, easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just two incredible guys at what they do.
And they're running. Here's Harrison. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Valentine. Osman kicks to Porter. To the paint, stolen by Carter. And here we go. Fast break. LaVine's got it. That one misses. His first miss of the game after making his first three. Porter dishes to Drummond. It's stolen by Carter. Here's Harrison, guarded by Porter. The shot by Harrison, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Pass to Drummond. Left side, Love. Outside, Sexton. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Outside, Sexton to the middle. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Drummond.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
Marking it into the lane.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Drummond passes to Sexton. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Chicago making some changes. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Porter comes in for Shaquille Harrison. And it's done in for Kobe White.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. No coverage that time. Sexton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Dunn passes to Porter. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Passes it to Thompson. Here's Windler. Cleveland moving the ball around. To the inside. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
On the wing, Porter. Carter left side. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The kick out to Porter. 5 to shoot. Another shot. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Thompson. Puts it up. And no good. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Bulls lead by 8. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to... When you think of the Bulls, Kenny, hard not to go back to 6 titles, even though the last one. And that'll...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Garland in at the 1. The pass to Drummond. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Greg, is a young player. One of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason, honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Pass to Love. And Love throws it down.
Well, that's a big-time finish from Kevin Love. Go ahead, son, do work.
White with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. So for the Bulls. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. And Satoransky subbed in for Levine. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge. That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
And Markkanen throws it down.
I'm a big fan of how Markkanen runs the floor. He's got tremendous mobility, and he knows how to create angles for the pass.
Here's Drummond.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Cavaliers shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Denzel Valentine in for Kobe White. Kevin Porter's checked in for Cleveland.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Porter passes to Cornett. Back to Porter. Second chance shot. And Cornett gets it to go. Cornett's got 6.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Outside Porter. He kicks it to Drummond. Inside, it's deflected. To the paint, here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Young, good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
8 feet away. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Garland.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Down low. A slam dunk by Garland.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And that one misses. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Chicago. Chris Dunn comes in for Denzel Valentine. He hits the second from the line. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Over to the wing. Here's Windler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Dunn left side. Back to Young. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Chicago making some changes. Zach LaVine's checked in for Luke Cornett. And it's Harrison in for Satoransky. Garland the pass to Windler. The kick out to Porter. Back to Thompson. Pass to Garland. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Garland's got 11 points. Chicago leading by 6. Dunn outside. Pass to Hutchison. Dunn outside. To the middle. It's stolen by Nance. Garland the pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Inside, Young. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Sexton's checked in.
It's easy to me to see why Thaddeus Young's teammates love him. This guy always knows his role and always plays within himself.
The Bulls have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Dunn dishes to Levine. And that one, good. 8 points for him.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, Dunn showing great vision.
Carter against Sexton. And the pass to Windler. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 5th assist in this one. On the wing, Levine to the inside. The fadeaway. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Hutchinson in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
Stolen. And here comes one, leading the fast break. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
In the corner, Nance with it. The feed to Sexton. And he uses the glass on the layup. And that's now 7 points for Colin Sexton.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Reverses. Chicago calls timeout.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
Chicago making a switch here. Porter's checked in, and we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jim Boylan was going over with his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
And this is who Drummond can be, an offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
Sexton, the pass to Osman. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
This guy has got an insane vertical. LaVine, no doubt.
Garland dishes to Drummond. Stolen by Markkanen. And here we go. LaVine heading to the hoop. And the jam by LaVine.
And he just dabbles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. And the shot is good.
This guy has got a variety of scoring moves. Colin Sexton keeps the opposition guessing.
LaVine against Sexton. The Cavaliers trail by 9. And it's sent back by White. And they're able to recover. To the wing on the left. Here's Osman. Basket counts.
Wow, showing the ability to create for himself and others. Darius Garland, good court awareness.
And LaVine, here we go. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Saransky's checked in for White. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. The slam dunk by Garland.
Big time delivery from the young Darius Garland.
And the the layup's good off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 7.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Osman the pass to Garland.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
It's the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And so he hits both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Outside, Markkanen. Looking for Satoransky, and he gets it there. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Sexton the pass to Osman. That shot, no good. Nice D from Porter. The Bulls leading by 7. Markkanen dishes to Porter. Kicks to Carter. Markkanen down low. He's guarded by Love, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Markkanen passes to Levine. Markkanen trying to break loose, and it's in there. And now a 9-point Bulls lead.
This, to me, is where Levine's length can be a major advantage. Nice job attacking on the painted area.
The Bulls have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Markkanen into the lane. Comes up empty down low. The Cavaliers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot by Satoransky, no good. Cleveland with the ball. They trail by 9 points. And Levine comes to help. There's Garland. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up. Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Now, here's Satoransky. Defended by Dellavedova. Back to Valentine. Here's Gafford. Off target. And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm.
It will all take place in... Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Magic. Here's Fultz. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Sexton against Fournier. There's Garland. Back to Sexton. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Now Cleveland moving it up. Love with the ball. Knocked away. Passes it to Osman. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Isaac kicks to Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. Isaac trying to break free. And it's Gordon missing.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And there's the pass to Garland. Vucevic with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Isaac passes to Vucevic. And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That's his first foul. Cavaliers on D. Gordon dishes to Vucevic. Now here's Fultz. D right on him. Clock at 4.
And the passion Sexton plays with is so impressive. When he gets after it on defense, this kid is fun to watch.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Now here's Sexton. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Now here's Garland. Sexton kicks to Garland. Takes it from 10. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And then slams it in.
And I'll tell you, Nance can score. He rebounds it, has the versatility to switch 1 through 5, does a lot for this team.
Now here's Ennis. And Augustine kicks to Ross. Back to Augustine. And Thompson sends it back. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The drive by Nance. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The Magic trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
No good from Ross. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Out to Nance. Back to Porter. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Vucevic with the block. And now Orlando on the break. Nance against Augustine. Here's Ross. The Magic again can't hit. And here are the Cavaliers. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Augustine. Stolen by Bamba. Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
No higher percentage shot than that, guys. You love seeing Vucevic finish at the rim like that. Excellent aggressiveness there.
And here's Sexton. He got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with their lead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2 guard. Bamba, great positioning on the putback.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
Windler, the pass to Garland. 2 points, that one goes.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
So for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac comes in for Ross. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Augustine.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
Here is Porter after Jonathan Isaac's bucket. Now Garland. He dishes it to Drummond, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second. Yeah,
and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And the Magic making a change here. Fultz has checked in.
Really hard to say enough about how good Carter Williams is at spotting the open man. He's got excellent vision and just a nice feel for what they're trying to get done in their offense.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Fultz, when he has room to throw it down, he's taking it to the rim. No hesitation.
Back to Porter. Drummond trying to get himself free. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Cavaliers lead by 7. Stolen by Garland. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Fultz. Back to Fournier. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Gordon kicks to Fournier. Gordon against Love. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Out to the right wing. Love finds Drummond. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. That one goes. Count it. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Fournier passes to Gordon. And here's Fultz. And it's good, 2 points. Fultz has got 6 points.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And it's Drummond missing.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Fournier with the ball. Garland picks him up. And the second chance effort by Gordon.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
On the wing, Porter. Pass to Garland. Here's Osman. Clock at 6. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome and outshoot. Excels at getting up and denying shots.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. 29 seconds left to play here in the half. And Augustine kicks to Ennis. Ross dishes to Augustine. Back to Ross. Pass to Ennis. Here's Vucevic, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. .11 seconds left in the first half of the game. There's Garland, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Vucevic. The Cavaliers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter suit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They have a 5-point lead. Kenny. And that should...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. Garland, the pass to Sexton. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon, reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Hey, guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And Gordon is a guy who's used to being bodied. I mean, he just kind of plays through it, shrugging off the contact and ignoring it, really.
It's stolen by Fultz. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Capable of finishing off those alley-oops. Throw it in Vucevic's area, and he's going to go get it for you.
And that one drops for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely
off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half. Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
To the wing right side. Love up top, defended by Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. There's Garland. That falls. Great assist by Love. And now a 3-point Cavalier lead.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
There's Garland. Vucevic with the block. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And Isaac throws it down.
You know, when he's got room to lift off, he's going to power home these alley-oops. Jonathan Isaac. Got to keep an eye on him, folks.
Now, here's Garland. 11 points in the game. And it's Drummond missing. And again, Orlando running the court in transition. Here's Fournier. Cavaliers with the rebound. He lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Garland with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Sexton dishes to Love. Passes to Garland. And it's sent back by Isaac. And he gets it back. Osman, the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Thrown down with Forrest Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Now, here's Isaac. 8 points for him. Now, here's Vucevic. Tight defense on him. Unable to get that one. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They lead by 1.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Sexton kicks to Love. Here's Drummond. That's in there. Love with the assist. Drummond's got 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Isaac. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Gotta like the aggressiveness there inside from Isaac. Not afraid to mix it up and go into the defender.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Aaron Gordon. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Sexton's shot is good.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Up top, Ross. No points in the game yet for him. Ennis passes to Ross. Back to Ennis. Feeds to Ross. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Cavaliers leading.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Sexton. The feed to Thompson. Lays it up off the glass. Thompson's got his second basket.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Ennis with the ball. And we've reached the end of the third. Cavaliers lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Magic trail by 7. On the wing, Isaac. Back to Fultz. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Vucevic down low. He's covered by Thompson.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And a lethal slasher. Sexton does a great job of finding angles to the basket, has that great burst to get to the rim. And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Sexton. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. Vucevic with the block. Here's Fultz. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And the Magic making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Now, here's Garland. Left side, Sexton. Here's Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. Fultz dishes to Ross. Back to Fultz. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, I like the way Fultz attacks with confidence. He's excellent at making the defense commit.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Cleveland.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
They do, and you also see a lot of points have come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense.
And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now, here's Garland, guarded by Fultz. They get it back. Here's Drummond. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Ross is running. Count it. Now, just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Large from T. Ross, showing major confidence out there.
Now, here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Now the pass to Osman, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. Evan Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. Drummond passes to Sexton. Right side, Gordon. And here is Drummond. Lobbed up there for Love. Pass to Drummond. 1:32 left to play in the final quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Love, and the layup is good. Love's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. To the paint, here's Gordon. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Easy to see why Gordon has the ball in these moments. He's phenomenal at coming up big.
Free throw good, Gordon.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Now Garland. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. He kicks to Drummond. Count that one. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Back to Vucevic. He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6.
You know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers, consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, you know, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
Now, here's Garland. Over in the corner, Osman. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. Isaac outside. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Vucevic. That one wide left. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost.
Every home game's an occasion here in Orlando. And as they came in earlier, the Magic were... Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in the point. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. It's Porter, it's out the key. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. On the wing, Levine. Outside, White. Down low, here's Carter. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. Lob pass to Gordon. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. And he banks in the layup.
And the wily strength of Levine. I mean, he does a great job fending off the defense on the way up.
The pass to Vucevic. A floater. Here's Gordon. He kicks it to Fultz. Pass to Isaac. For 3, Fournier. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Markkanen finds Carter. Here's Levine. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Levine's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Now here's Fultz. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And it's Carter missing.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Here's Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Fultz against White. Right side, Markkanen. Trying to find White. Gets it to him. Carter, the pass to White. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Vucevic. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And Isaac throws it down.
And how about the ground Isaac can cover? I mean, between his height and wingspan, alley-oops are becoming just a way of life.
And Carter with the basket on the assist by Markkanen.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Isaac outside. There's the feed to Gordon. Makes it off the glass. Gordon's got 6.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Levine. Tries again, and it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Gordon dishes to Fournier, and he comes up with the deuce.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. They trail by 6.
Wow, the quickness Levine possesses is just fantastic. At times, he overwhelms you with it on these drives inside.
Here's Fultz. 1:03 left here in the first quarter. Fournier finds Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. And Evan Fournier with the three. He's got 5.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
White drives in, and White slams it in.
No easy way to stop White on the drive. He's got speed and agility on his side.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Oh, Vucevic in position, and Fournier kicks to Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. No one near fault as he lets it go. Offline with the baseline jumper. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Out to White. Left side Levine. Dishes it to Carter. Isaac with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Solid court awareness. Leave someone open on fault squad and you're going to regret it.
Carter. That one doesn't go. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for Orlando. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Chicago right now, Dunn is out there with Thomas Satoransky. Then it's Young, and it's Cornette in at the center, filling out the middle.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Ball's knocked loose. Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Hutchison. Passes it to Cornette. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
And the Magic making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in. And the dunk by Bamba.
And when you're open, Carter Williams will find you. He knows his role well.
Harrison passes to Valentine. It's stolen by Ennis. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. Augustine from outside. Bamba controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Bamba's got the lead up to 8 now for Orlando.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
And now Orlando on the break. Carter Williams with the ball. And the jam by Ross.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Valentine kicks to Young. Harrison passes to Cornette. Back to Harrison. Right wing. Dunn. Wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. Magic leading by 10.
And at this point, you got to feel like you have a good idea of who Chris Dunn is as a player. A very solid option to bring in off the bench.
Yeah, Jay, he's a great facilitator, and he looks to pass first. A plus defender as well. But to be a starter, you need to be a threat to score at the PG position, and that's just not done.
It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And Orlando making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Whitey's checked in for Dunn. Pass to Vucevic. The turnaround. Here's Bamba. Ennis kicks to Ross. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls trail by 10. There's Harrison. Can't hit that one. We've got 1:48 left now here in the second. Oh, and the jam by Bamba.
And just throw it up there. I mean, Bamba, as long as you time the pass right, he's going to flush that one down.
Here's Cornette, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Vucevic to the pass to Ross. And a missed layup. One-on-one here. Here's Harrison. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
Vucevic up top. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Ross. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Cornette's got 4 rebounds in this game. The pass to Harrison. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Young's shot is off. Orlando leading by 8. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And the dunk by Bamba.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Gordon's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for Ennis. Evan Fournier's checked in for Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Carter Williams. And the Bulls with another miss. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
And so it's Orlando up. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. What a start it was for Aaron Gordon. He had 10 points and 1 assist. And that's a wrap.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Feeds it to Gordon. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr. The Magic shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
The free throw drops for Gordon. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. Isaac kicks to Gordon. Back to Isaac. With a step back. The shot is no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Well, easy look provided by Carter Jr. always helps when your bigs can move the rock.
Fultz with the ball. It's Fournier on the wing. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 4 assists in the game.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Markkanen passes to Carter. Isaac with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Ross, that's good. Ross has got 9.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. Evaluate each possession.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for Fournier. Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Here's Cornette. They can't stop the run with that one.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
Fournier's shot is off. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Satoransky. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Satoransky's got his 2nd bucket.
And how about the focus Satoransky poses on these finishes? Impressive watching him work through contact.
Gordon, the pass to Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around. Outside Fournier. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Back to Dunn. Here's Cornette. And foul on the and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Cornette kicks to Dunn. Pass to Cornette. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Augustine dishes to Fournier. Isaac left side. Lob pass to Gordon. Here's Hutchison. He's guarded by Fournier. Young's shot is off.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
2 on the clock. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer. Has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Valentine out there with Porter. And it's Markkanen in at the center position. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 6 assists now in the game.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Well, Orlando shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Fultz against White. Fultz kicks to Carter Williams. Pass to Vucevic. And there's the defensive 3-second call. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No
and,
kidding.
I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Didn't miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Ouch. Fournier in the corner. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And they're going to have to pay closer attention to him beyond the arc. I mean, he's got 2 threes in this half, a total of 3 overall.
Left side, Levine. Carter, right side. Back to Levine. And the foul on Kem Birch. That is his first foul of the game. The Magic making a switch here. Owundu's checked in. And White kicks to Levine. Aminu grabs the miss. And here's Aminu. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Ennis. Here's Owundu. A shot by Carter Williams. Nobody around. Off target from 3-point range. Levine with it. Now guarded by Ennis. Here's Carter. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Oh, he's just such a terrific offensive rebounder. I mean, Carter Jr. excels at using his big body to his advantage on the glass.
There's the pass to Carter Williams. Here's Birch. Back to Carter Williams. Pass to Owundu. Kicks it to Carter Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And another fast break for Chicago. Bulls running. Passes it to Gafford. In the corner, it's Levine. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. Some changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Zach Levine. And Satoransky's subbed in for White. Ennis dishes to Aminu. Birch the pass to Carter Williams. Here's Owundu. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining.
The Magic need to get a shot off here. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Hutchison. Drops in the breakaway layup. Hutchinson's got his first points of the game.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
Here's Owundu. And here's Aminu from outside the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aminu.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Orlando.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Aaron Gordon.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Oh, boy, they like to redo that pass. I mean, bad way to lose a possession.
Vucevic checked in for James Ennis. Satoransky the pass to Gafford. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Pass to Satoransky to the right side. To the inside. And Cornette gets it to go.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
And that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Cornette can't get it to go. Here's Orlando now. Over Harrison. Satoransky grabs the miss.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Harrison. Inside. Gafford passes to Satoransky, and the shot goes in.
Oh, doesn't have to break stride at all, thanks to the money lead pass.
Augustine against Dunn. Birch kicks to Augustine. Over Dunn. Here's Aminu. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball. We come to you tonight from the short. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Now here's Sexton. Here's Osman. No good from outside. Right side, Porter. Out to White. Bulls moving the ball around. Carter, that's good. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
The shot by Sexton, no good. And stolen by Drummond. Stolen by Levine. White drives in. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Deflects the pass. Porter with the steal. And it's Levine that time on the assist from Porter.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
White down low, defended by Drummond. It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. Looking for their first basket of the game. Carter down low. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. 6-point game. Stolen by Carter. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Porter. Levine kicks to Porter. Right side, White. Dishes to Carter. Good D by Drummond.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Offensive rebound. Osman. Here's Sexton. Pass to Garland. 4 on the shot clock. Trying to get something going. Porter with a block.
And the defensive chops Porter brings to this squad, invaluable. You see the effects of it right there.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Satoransky comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. Levine, good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's blocked. 1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Chandler Hutchison in for Levine. Satoransky against Nance. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Have to admire how Dunn draws these fouls. Just a master at fooling whoever is on.
Bulls making a switch here. Valentine's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Windler. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. In transition, here come the Bulls. Out to the right wing. Hutchison passes to Young. Out left to the wing. To the middle. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Cornette. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Cavaliers trail by 13. And stolen by Dunn. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Lobbed up there for Dunn. The kick out to Young. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Here's Windler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Valentine kicks to Harrison. Back to Valentine. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. So it's Chicago again turning it over. Here's Harrison. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Harrison's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Bulls. Poke loose. Young with the steal. Porter against Dunn. Misses from close range.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And they pick up 2. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Pass to Porter. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Windler the pass to Thompson. Outside Porter. Over Young. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
Down against Sexton. Here's Harrison. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Harrison's got 6. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Passes it to Nance. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And Love throws it down.
Love has some height and enough ability to get up and throw it down.
The Bulls leading by 13. White drives in, trying to get open as Carter. Nance with some nice D. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Drummond, it's good on the putback.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Feeds it to Carter. Can't cash in from close range. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Love kicks to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Levine's checked in. A minute 50 left in the first half. Love against Porter. Porter with the steal. And here we go. Levine heading to the... Oh!
No goodness.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Sexton the pass to Osman. Kicks to Garland. Now here's Drummond. To the paint. Garland, no good. The Bulls leading by 11. Here's Levine. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
You see the strength Levine's added to his frame allows him to fight through that physical D.
And it's sent back by Drummond. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open in that court awareness. He was able to get it to him.
From 10 feet out. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores, making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. There's Garland, and that one is good.
And D. Garland on the attack there. A nice job on the drive.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And they're moving it up. Sexton dishes to Love. Stolen by Markkanen. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
And the vertical that Levine has really gives him an advantage when he's able to hit that launching pad.
And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. Zach Levine led the way in the first half. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Zach Levine, he's really been playing well.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Taking a look at the Bulls, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at center.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Love the pass to Drummond. And it's denied.
And blocking shots mostly about will
and desire. Markkanen showing he has it on that one.
And Drummond throws it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Markkanen passes to Carter. There's Garland. And Levine with the block. Now here's Porter. Not a lot of room. And he gets the bucket. Porter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Love the pass to Drummond. Here's Osman. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And Jetty Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Jetty, always showing up here to compete.
Bulls making a switch here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Chandler Hutchins. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Young. That one goes in.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Porter passes to Windler. A putback. Kicks it out to Love. Now the pass to Garland. Here's Porter. 5 to shoot. Windler. It's good from long range. Windler's got his first 3 points of the game. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Harrison passes to Cornett, and he bangs it home with one hand.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Nance finds Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And here is Garland. 7 points in the game.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And the call on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
It's not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Garland, the pass to Windler. It's Drummond, top of the key. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Porter. Drummond up top. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That'll be his second foul of the game. .32 seconds left to play in the third. On the wing, Porter. He kicks it to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Looking to end the run.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Porter passes to Drummond. Garland with it. Second shot opportunity. Back to Drummond. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Chicago in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for Cleveland, Thompson is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Porter. Then there's Sexton. And it's Osman in at the 3 spot. Clock is at 3. Back to Sexton. They grabbed their own miss.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Dunn dishes to Carter. Levine against Porter. Porter passes to Carter. And it's Dunn in the corner. Pass to Levine. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in this game. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul. Whitey's checked in for Chris Dunn. Pass to Sexton. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. He feeds it to Drummond. Porter with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. White's running, and Levine throws it down.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Porter dishes to Drummond. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Back to Porter. 6 to shoot. Outside, Sexton. Cleveland the rebound. There's the 3. That one doesn't drop. And the Bulls going the other way now. White the pass to Levine. Ball stolen. All by himself. For the finish. And Drummond throws it down.
Big man on the move. Drummond running the floor, getting rewarded there with the hoop.
White dishes to Carter. Levine deciding where to go with it. Outside, Porter looking for Carter. He gets it there. Good D by Drummond.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And Thompson kicks to Sexton. That three off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Levine passes to Carter. Out to White. Goes up again. The shot's good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Here's Osman. White covering, and there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Love's checked in for Drummond, and it's Garland in for Kevin Porter. Clock at 6. Garland, the pass to Thompson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Zach LaVine.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Cornette kicks to Sederansky. Makes it off the glass.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Chicago foul.
That free throw, no good.
Darius Garland. 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw.
Thank you, Cleveland.
And so Sederansky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Exum passes to Dellavedova. Back to Exum. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to fall. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did.
And a lot of style coming off the Cavaliers bus earlier on. We'll see if that style translates to the court. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. Here's Love. Here's Drummond. Goes back up. That shot off. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Fournier. Sexton grabs the board. Cleveland with the ball. Pushing it up. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Love. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here. Greg, great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5. Because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Isaac with the steal. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Fast break, here they come. Here's Sexton. Finished off the break.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
Fultz with the ball. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammates. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Fultz with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Basket good.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
And finished off by Fultz.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Garland the pass to Osman. Down low, Drummond, and it's sent back by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10" frame to send it back.
Here's Drummond, and it's Orlando with the rebound.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game for the Magic. Ross comes in for Fournier, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 2. Porter in the corner. Thompson passes to Windler. Over Gordon. Augustine against Nance. 5 on the clock. Thompson in the posts. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
Here's Augustine. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Isaac. 51 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Augustine with the steal. Finished off the break.
Well, I know he's in his 3rd decade, but DJ Augustine still has a 2nd gear. So dangerous in the open floor.
Garland, the pass to Windler. And Garland has it in the corner. Porter kicks to Nance. Back to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Feeds it to Thompson. The kick out to Porter. Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Windler, the pass to Thompson. The shot, no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Magic lead by 6. 2K Sports. Back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2. There's Garland. Out to Nance. Now here's Garland. Carter Williams covering. Nance passes to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Magic leading by 6. Outside for Carter Williams. Here's Ennis. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. It's tipped. Porter against Bamba. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Evan Fournier's checked in for the Magic. Here's Fournier, and it's Orlando with another.
What a polished offensive game. Fournier cashing in from the mid-range.
Osman, the pass to Drummond. Back to Osman. Inside. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Andre Drummond. Picked away. And here they come. On up the court. Back to Osman. Here's the teardrop. No good that time. So Orlando will take it the other way. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Markelle Fultz is checked in for Vucevic. Fultz kicks to Ennis. Fultz, the pass to Bamba. And stolen by Love. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And Michael Carter Williams gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Michael Carter Williams. Porter, bounce pass. Gordon against Love. Right side, Sexton. The teardrop falls in. Sexton's got 6 points. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 6.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And quietly, DJ Augustine has become one of the game's better three-point shooters. This is an established player who finds ways to continue to be productive, guys.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in, and the second free throw, good. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of basketball. Sexton kicks to Love. Here's Windler. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Drummond. Stolen by Gordon. Augustine with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Count that one from Isaac. Isaac's got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
Here's Fournier. Plays it up and banks it in. Fournier's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
The drive by Love. Drummond dishes to Love. Just 4 to shoot. Windler the pass to Drummond. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Garland in for Jetty Osman. Gordon kicks to Fultz. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Well, you love that Markelle Fultz has the ability to draw the defense's hand and get himself to the foul line.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Sexton the pass to Garland. Back to Sexton. Now here's Garland. He's guarded closely. They need this, and Thompson throws it down.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Now Augustine, he has 7. And Isaac throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Out in front at the half is Orlando. They are leading by 12. And Shaq. And that.
Stay in the east, but I move through the west. King of the talk, got it with your chest.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando.
In a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris, fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Now here's Fultz, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Fultz has got 10 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And here is Garland. And Drummond kicks to Eisman. Back to Drummond. Isaac with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Fournier. Fournier's got 3 assists in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Outside, Sexton. Pulls up, high post. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Gordon penetrating. Bucket is good. 10 points for him.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Garland with it. To halt the run. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Isaac passes to Gordon. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
And Isaac throws it down.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Cavaliers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Magic leading by 22. Goes up at the stripe. Off the left rim and out.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Garland, the shot from the low post is good. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they are forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
And it's Love missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And stolen by Sexton. 59 seconds left in the third. He kicks to Garland. Love outside. Love draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
And so here's Orlando. Magic leading by 22. Fournier into the lane. It's good. Fournier's got 8 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Osman kicks to Sexton. Passes to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Love trying to break loose. Garland, no good.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through.
Oh, the power on that through.
Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
Here's Osman. And so it's Orlando ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Exum, and it's Porter at the 3 spot.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Nance. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Bamba. Birch. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
The baseline J. And the pass to Dellavedova. Kicks it to Nance. They get a hand on it. On the wing, Porter. Carter Williams covering. Offensive rebound. Thompson. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
Augustine from outside. Offensive rebound.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Carter Williams, the pass to Bamba. Lays it up off the glass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Dellavedova is scanning the floor. Thompson, high post. Outside, Porter. They need this one. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Bamba against Thompson. Here's Birch. Bamba inside. He's covered by Thompson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Now Garland. Pass to Sexton. Over Augustine. No good off the back of the rim. Orlando, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Ennis dishes to Augustine. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
The Magic making a switch here. Bamba's checked in. Now here is Augustine. Guarded close. Shoots over Garland. Bamba finds Augustine. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Magic.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jonathan Isaac.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Count that bucket.
We know this about Kevin Love. Contact will not deter him.
43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And Aminu kicks to Bamba. Bergs the pass to Bamba. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Love outside. Pass to Osman. Back to Zizic. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Garland. Connects from three-point range.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Into the lineup, Cavaliers.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining. We have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3. And for the Bulls, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the center. Now here's Fournier. The step back jumper is good.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Magic ball.
White against Fultz. Left side, Gordon. It's Fournier on the wing, guarded by Levine. Fournier's shot is off.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Levine with it. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Just 3 to shoot. Carter. Rebound by the Magic.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Vucevic to the pass to Isaac. Outside Fournier. They get it back. And there's the pass to Gordon. Outside Fournier. Tipped away. Fultz dishes to Fournier. And another shot. Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. And it's sent back by Carter.
That time, Carter's length and vertical paying dividends. He has tremendous potential as a rim protector.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now, here's Isaac. To the inside. They shoot again.
Markkanen with a nice block shot. His size has been a factor in this game.
But he stays with it. Back to Levine. Pass to Carter. Markkanen dishes to Carter. And he banks in the layup. It's all knotted up.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Now Fultz. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Magic shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And the technical free throw is good. The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in. Passes it to Gordon. Shoots the 3. Once again off the mark, Orlando. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
So for the Bulls, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. And Satoransky's subbed in for Kobe White. And Greg with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
That's just a solid execution to get a wide open look.
And the layup's good off the glass.
A prime example of Satoransky's feel and vision for the game is making it easy for his teammates.
Left side, Gordon. And another fast break for Chicago. Bulls running. Here's Satoransky. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Fultz. Ross for 3. Here's Gordon. Here's Vucevic. Porter pulls it in. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Levine got it. Good job in the low post. Levine's got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ross finds Fultz. All sorts of time. The Magic again can't hit.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And so here's Orlando. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Ross, that's good.
Ross didn't seem bothered at all by the contact there. Nice finish.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Pass to Cornette. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Vucevic. Ross passes to Gordon. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And you have to reward the big man there. Vucevic, nice job of filling the lane in transition for the finish.
It's Young on the wing. Porter in the corner. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end. Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
Augustine passes to Vucevic. Up again. It's good on the putback.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Knocks it loose. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 4. And back with the start. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Dunn is out there with Harrison. Then there's Valentine. And it's Cornette in at the center position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Chicago making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Fournier's checked in for Orlando. The Bulls leading by 4. Carter drives in. And then Carter with the jam.
You see it there on the drive. Wendell Carter with well-developed fundamentals.
To the wing right side. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Ennis. Second chance shot. Bamba's shot is off. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. The shot by Harrison, no good. And Shaquille Harris gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's White in for Chris Dunn. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Carter. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
The Magic trail by 6. Over to the wing. The pass to Ennis. It's Fournier on the wing. Shoots it up. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Carter. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Knocked loose and stolen by Valentine. And it's Carter missing. The Magic shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. A floater, and it's Ennis that time on the assist from Carter Williams.
You like the extra pass. MCW using his height to see over the defense, and he finds the open man.
And Michael Carter Williams gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Chicago making some changes. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Denzel Valentine. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Shaquille Harrison. And a switcher also for Orlando. Gordon's checked in.
Kobe White might be new to the league, but he doesn't play like it. Confidence and ability are beyond his years.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Isaac's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Terrence Ross comes in for James Ennis. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Carter Williams. Fournier. The rebound by Young.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
LaVine looking around. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Vucevic, he's checked in for the Magic. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 6. Vucevic against Porter. Vucevic the pass to Gordon. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Now here's LaVine. That one's not going to go. Ross against Young. Stolen by LaVine. And here we go. LaVine heading to the hoop. Oh! And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And the Bulls making a change here. Dunn's checked in. Just 2 to shoot. Inside. Here's Vucevic. The shot off that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way. It's tipped. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. He dishes it to Vucevic. Goes up the baseline. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Chicago leading by 8. And Satoransky kicks to Cornette. Gordon against LaVine. Here's Cornette. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Up in his playmaking skills, when LaVine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Pass to Gordon. Isaac with the ball. Ross in the corner. Back to Isaac, to the paint. Vucevic, and he lays it straight in. Vucevic has got 5.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
And so...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fan. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They had a 4-point advantage at the... And that...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer
for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markel Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Fournier, and contact on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Chicago leading by 4. Feeds to Carter. Shoots a fader. And White kicks to Markkanen. Carter left side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Vucevic.
This is the thing about Wendell Carter. He's got the skill to go with the size. Very difficult to defend.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And the Magic making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in.
With Wendell Carter Jr., you love the do-it-all ability, the understanding of the game.
The Magic trail by 6. Carter Williams, the pass to Vucevic. Isaac against Levine. Steps back and fires. Carter pulls it in. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Levine. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way, and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Here's Markkanen.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Chicago. The Bulls leading by 3. Here's White, and it's blocked by Gordon. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Carter Williams with the ball, and Isaac throws it down.
How about the timing there by Isaac on some of these alley-oops? Very impressive. Great at knowing when to leave the floor and how to finish that lob.
Down low. And Valentine with the basket on the assist by Markkanen.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Gordon kicks to Vucevic. And there's the foul. It'll go on Denzel Valentine. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Harrison's checked in. And Orlando has possession. It's a 3-point game. Magic moving the ball around. Fournier for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Fournier's got 9.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
To the inside. Here's Hutchison. Fires the 3. Carter, the pass to Hutchison. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Bulls have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Chicago making some changes. Luke Cornett comes in for Carter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Aaron Gordon. Ross is checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Ross on the wing. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And the Magic can hold on to the ball.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Chicago. Satoransky comes in for Denzel Valentine. It's tipped. And now Orlando on the break. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Well, that's a tough one. You know, you got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts.
For a lead guard, Dunn's the perfect storm inside. Long, strong, and athletic.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Porter comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Harrison. And a change for the Magic. Fultz, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Ennis has got the game tied up here for the Magic. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've led by as much as 10. Rebound by the Magic. Bamba's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Zach LaVine.
And the energy of Fultz, impressive. Has an ability to nail difficult shots over an aggressive defense.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Chicago. Orlando also making some changes. Aaron Gordon comes in for Ennis. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Augustine. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ross against Porter. Feeds it to Markkanen. No good on the shot. Isaac with some nice D. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Markkanen down low. He's against Gordon. Satoransky, the pass to LaVine. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Orlando out in front. They're up by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Markkanen and Carter are up front. LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's Satoransky in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's White. Dishes it to Carter. Isaac with the steal. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. And then Gordon with the dunk.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
To the middle, stolen by Gordon. Here's Ross, and the jam by Ross.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Ross on the wing. White covering. Pulls up on the wing. Carter pulls it in. Bulls trail by 7. Back to Levine. Isaac with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. Fultz with the ball. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Right the pass to Carter. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here again, the Magic in transition. Up the court they go. Count that one from Isaac.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Chicago calls timeout. Evan Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jim Boylan was going over with his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. And we'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
Carter kicks to White. Back to Carter. And the shot goes in.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Fultz dishes to Gordon. Back to Fultz. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. To the paint. Here's Gordon. Yes, that goes in. Gordon's got the lead up to 11 now for Orlando.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And another turnover here by Chicago. Magic leading by 11. And here's Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Magic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 5 assists in the game.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Satoransky's checked in for White. Outside Porter. Outside Levine. And Satoransky kicks to Markkanen. And stolen by Fournier. On the wing, Isaac. Jacks up a 3. Rebound collected by Levine. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Chicago. Down by 15. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Magic.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Aaron Gordon.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And the Magic with possession. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Pass to Birch. Ennis in the corner. Fades away. Another miss by Orlando.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Out to the right wing. Back to Augustine. From deep three-point range, that one misses. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd.